Good morning, my foxy peeps. It is cold, as if you can't tell by my Rudolph nose. And my hair, it's a little windy, so it's blowing all my ends everywhere. But we are out doing my slightly longer walk. It's like 2 degrees warmer today, but I think because of the breezes that I keep getting, it makes it just a little bit colder. So, I wanted to take you guys on a little stroll. This may or may not become a short, we'll see. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so you can follow along with my shenanigans and see what I'm up to. I know I put up a video yesterday. It was just a short because I wanted to show you guys that beautiful sunrise. Today, it's just walking. There might be a beautiful sunrise. They usually are gorgeous. But we are out crunching our feet in leaves. Right now I'm on a main road and I'm about a block away maybe from turning in to the little walk I do. It takes me back to these really nice homes. Yeah, so we're gonna step back in there and get our steps in. How are you guys this morning? Is it cold there? It's cold here. Maybe it's not cold where you are. Maybe it's warm. Shoot some of that warm toward me. Maybe I can feel it, you know? It's like those positive vibes I sent out. I want you guys to feel those positive vibes. Send them right back. Can you guys hear all the traffic around me? It's really not that bad this morning. Usually we get quite a few more cars, but this time of morning, once I get into this little neighborhood here, it's mostly kids walking around because they're going to go catch their buses and stuff. So I don't usually walk this late in the morning. 6 o'clock is strange for me. I'm usually out here at like 5, but with this weather, I can't do it at 5 a.m. It's just too cold. So hopefully with winter coming up, still be able to get my morning walks in. They may end up being during the daylight hours because nighttime hours are just a little too cold. And I've got a bum hip that I try to exercise as often as I can. But when I'm cold, that hip gets cold and it makes it really hard to function. And I almost didn't go for a walk today. My brain was like, you're tired, you're cold, you did a lot yesterday, you don't need to do it. And I was like, listen here, brain. Listen to what I say. I must get my cardio steady state. And it will be now. And I got up and I got my shoes and I just blocked my brain off as I grabbed everything. So it's hard. And I get it. It's not easy to get up and just go. So it takes a lot of effort and a little bit of courage, especially in this weather. It's so cold, guys. So we're about to turn into this neighborhood. So if I stop talking suddenly or I put you down, it's most likely because there's kids. It's so dark with the light behind me. Oh, I'm going to pause you already. There's dogs. There's just somebody with their dog and they chose to walk around me. The leaves seem kind of wet this morning. And I think it's because it hasn't rained. So So I'm assuming it's the dew in the air from the cold air. My gum. I chose to chew gum this morning. I didn't have time to rebrush my teeth, and I made the mistake of drinking some coffee before I left to give me that little warm boost. And my breath was just terrible. I was like, all right, I'm gonna chew on some gum. But then it gets stuck in between my teeth in the back. I'm not sure why. I do have this like little tiny gap between one of my molars and one of the ones right here. And that's where it keeps getting stuck, and it's driving me nuts. Dang gum. Anyways, it's so pretty this early in the morning, guys. If you've made it this far, you should like and subscribe. Again, so you can follow into my little shenanigans. Not that I really get into shenanigans. I mean, unless you consider, fitness and health shenanigans. So pretty. Can you guys hear all the leaves rustling? And this is exactly why I took you with me. Can you guys see this? No. It's hard to see the leaves. Oh, there's a car coming out. You probably can't see me. Oops. Okay. Now just strolling. So I guess this video is going to be just me walking and listening to some of the leaves if you guys want to keep doing it. I wanted to get a video out and I just haven't had time. So I figured, you know what? My time this morning is the walk. So you guys are going on a walk with me. I go to a little place that, so I don't know if you guys have noticed it in your state or your city or whatever, but Herbalife went from being this, it's still a pyramid scheme. They still don't pay the people that go out there selling their products enough. But there are all kinds of like little Herbalife shops popping up everywhere. And a few years back, we had one pop up in my neighborhood. And I had to say, I never thought I'd ever buy Herbalife. And I have a friend that started working for them, and I wanted to support her in her ventures, and some of their products are pretty decent. I do like them, but I feel they're slightly overpriced. Considering that you can get things on the market nowadays that are just as good, if not better, for a way less price. But I'm digressing. So my thing here is that place opened up, and I was so excited to have a protein place near me. They have oat-based waffles and everything. I'm gluten-free. I have to be gluten-free. I have Hashimoto's, which is a thyroid issue, and I don't know anybody else that has it. If you guys have Hashimoto's out there, please reach out to me. Maybe we can pass back and forth some info. But, so with Hashimoto's, I have a gluten deficiency. Luckily, I seem to be okay with lactose. But to be fair, I don't eat and consume a lot of dairy. If anything, it's usually just whey, protein, and then Fairlife, but that's lactose-free milk. So, and that's if I drink it. But yeah. So, it's when you have autoimmune deficiencies and different issues, your diet changes, you really have to focus on things. You have to, hone in, and that's what I'm doing. I mean, So I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's like 4 or 5 years ago. And I was already exercising. I've exercised my whole life. But that even in itself kind of made me go, how in the heck did I get Hashimoto's? So there's different variables, different things that can make it so. Thyroid issues are different for everybody. It could even be genetics. So some people, like myself, wonder if it's genetics, and then also not eating the right nutrients. So if you're concerned about stuff like that, like your thyroid, just make sure you get the right amount of iodine in your diet. Talk to your doctor. Have full labs pulled, get your blood work done so that you can see what's going on. I mean, it's so important to take care of you because there's people out there that love you and care about you and may rely on you, So I had to step on the gas and change my whole world around. So with Hashimoto's, I had to stop eating some of my favorite foods. So I absolutely love like cabbage-based salads. I love cabbage. And most of them have like little pieces of kale in them. And I love snacking on broccoli and cauliflower. I was told I can't have any of those things raw. I have to stop because it's feeding the negative of the Hashimoto's, so it's fueling it and causing other issues. Inflames it, if you will. So it's really sad for me. So if I eat any of those foods, I have to cook them to death. So it just breaks my heart. So I've had to change a lot. And then the whole gluten thing, I thought I was doing so good, and it turned out that one of the things that I loved eating the most has gluten in it. So I have to be very cautious. And if you're a restaurant owner watching this, or someone that knows someone that maybe runs a restaurant, you should really offer gluten-free options. There's so many gluten-free breads out there now and pastas. There's no reason for you not to offer those things. It's hard for my family to go out to eat now because my poor husband and kiddo we have to find something that offers gluten-free for me. And the youngest likes to make meals once a week for us, so that's in itself has been rough because she'll be like, oh, let's do this. And yeah, one of her favorite meals to make is a non-bread pizza with pesto and garlic, and we couldn't find a gluten-free non-bread, so we ended up breaking down and just buying a gluten-free pizza round that was frozen. And yeah, the frozen gluten-free stuff's not good. I'm not a big fan of any of it. It dries it out. The freezer just dries out your food. So it's kind of sad. If you own a grocery store, you run a grocery store, please keep those gluten-free options in for people. Like, there's a store next to me that I would 100% shop at, but they don't have any gluten-free bread options. Not anything. Not even in the freezer section. It's the weirdest thing. So they told me that they used to, and the girl took me back to the back, and there's these little freezer lockers that are back next to their bakery. You would never even notice they were there. And I guess they used to have gluten-free, like, muffins and such in there. And I'm like, she was like, yeah, we just never sold them. And I'm like, well, it's because no one knows it's here. It's craziness. So it's rough. It's not fair to people that have these problems, So I don't have celiacs. I have Hashimoto's. So if I eat gluten, it could be devastating, and it may not do anything. It may be fine. So, okay, now we're going to turn around. Oh, let me see the pretty tree. The sun's starting to come up. See the moon? Let's see if we can see the moon. Moon. And there's a loud school bus that's going to be coming up. Oh, no, never mind, he turned. I think they changed the school bus route because there was a bunch of kids that used to be in front of this park right here. So, anyways, enough ranting on that, right? I feel bad for any celiac people, by the way. Just had to get that out there because I have Hashimoto's, like I said, but I've met 2 people that have had celiacs, and I cannot imagine accidentally getting gluten in your diet when you have celiacs. That sounds like it's lame. Because one of those people specifically, she gets taken down. Like, she's missed work. She's even been, she's had to go to the doctors or a hospital even a couple times because she didn't know what was going on, just to find out that she had somehow consumed gluten and somehow eaten a lot of it and not even known. And so when you go out and you rely on these restaurants to get you that gluten-free option and they don't, what do? You know what I mean? That they're basically poisoning you. So it's dangerous. It's not cool at all. But yeah, sending out love for those people. And for me, I know I loved bread. Like, it was my thing, my family. I grew up in a family of bread eaters to the point where we would go to the grocery store, and when they'd be bringing out those fresh loaves of French bread, those hot loaves, we would sit in the car after loading our groceries up, and we would scarf. Me, my mom, and my grandmother. We would eat that whole loaf between the 3 of us. And then we used to go to this little restaurant, this little Italian place. I think it was called Tony's. And it was legit Italian. And the mother that owned it and ran it, she knew that my favorite thing on that menu was her garlic bread. And so she would bring me out a thing of garlic bread just for me before I'd eat my spaghetti and meatballs. Gluten. Could this be why I have Hashimoto's? I mean, who knows, right? I don't know what causes it, why it happened. But I didn't eat that kind of bread when I hit my teens. That was definitely something I did as just a child. But yeah, having something that's so dear to your heart. Like, I love cake. Can't have cake. Can't have cookies. Can't have donuts. Pastas. And no offense to anybody out there that loves, like, banza. But the instructions for cooking that stuff is just wrong. It always overcooks and turns to mush or falls apart. I don't know. I found personally when I've had to cook anything that's made out of beans like that, my favorite pasta has been mung bean. It cooks the best. So, but I have found that a lot of bean pastas overcook, and chickpea just seems to be the worst. And recently started buying a rice pasta, brown rice pasta, because it cooks better. It's not as delicate, so, and it tastes good. It holds up. So it's nice. Well, guys, it's starting to get bright out here. The sun is starting to come up. I'd like to say it's a little warmer, but I'm just as cold as I was. Oh no. And I forgot to start my watch this morning, so we're going to wiggle you guys around. Oh my. Hold on, guys. I'm going to face the floor, or the ground, rather. I forgot to put my watch on. I usually start my Fitbit before I leave the house. Gosh, that's like a picture. Just so pretty. The fall leaves and the tree with the light in front of it. I know cameras don't usually do the picture benefit, really. I mean, unless you're actually here in person, you really can't tell how gorgeous it really is. And the colors. I love the colors of fall. So, yeah, we're about 2 miles in to the walk. I got about 3 miles left. And my gum keeps getting stuck in that corner. I'm gonna take off with my gum. About to take it out, and I'm done with it. But, anyways. Again, if you guys have made it this far, please like and subscribe. I can't believe you've made it this far if you have. Gonna let you go so that I can finish this 3-mile walk. Just so this video doesn't turn into an hour. But you guys are out, you're doing this walk with me. I'd say this is the in the gym with Crim kind of video. We're not technically in the gym, but it is definitely an in the gym with Crim video because we're out exercising. We're out doing our thing. We're out getting air, enjoying the beautiful fall leaves and the striking colors. It's just beautiful. And it's towards the end here. We're expecting snow in about a week, so it's real tough snow. Like, I think it's most of next week. Anyways, doesn't surprise me. But yeah. In the meantime, stay foxy, stay beautiful, because I love you. Crimson out.